Hello everybody, this is Zelda Maniac 1994. Welcome to a new series, Sonic Colors. We're going to be playing through, yeah, it's not a Zelda game, obviously. And, I kind of want to do this to make a point. Sonic Colors is not a good Sonic game. Believe it or not. I'm going to be exposing this game for what it really is. It is terrible. And gimmicky. Also has the first voice of Sonic, or excuse me, the first appearance of the Roger Craig Smith Sonic voice, which is not very good.
Sega.
And also it's a modern Sonic game, so it's also not good. But also I intend to, this is kind of like, my, first real time playing Sonic Colors. So saying it's a bad Sonic game is like, oh, because it's modern, but I haven't actually played it. But I do know that I don't really care for the gimmick already, which is Wisps, which provides Sonic with powers. Which normally isn't a bad thing, if it were classic gameplay, which didn't require you to have power-ups. But yeah. I'm gonna just let the opening play. The music's not bad. This is, I'm just gonna let this play out. Okay, now that's over, and I've forgotten. So, this is, interesting. I've been sick for roughly a month.
Hello, Sonic. Do you read me? Hello, Sonic. Do you read me?
I don't want a navigator, sorry. I'm still kind of sick. I'm actually using a cough drop right now to help. But I've been sick for the past month. And I haven't had anything I haven't recorded anything at all, which, I don't know, it left me kind of, like, not really depressed, but just, I don't know, it's like the sheer fact I don't have any energy, and I couldn't record, it was, like, kind of weighing on me. Also, we just touch benches and they get destroyed. I don't know, so it feels good to get back to recording after a while. Alright, so we got our Wisp power-up, so we got our boost. Fun fact, this is the game that first introduced the boost formula, which would get, I don't know, further, I don't know, perfected, even though it's not even a thing that should exist. Because Sonic's already fast, the sheer fact we have a button to make him go fast is actually quite annoying in my opinion. It's like, oh, okay, so, what, is he not fast enough? Well, why don't you actually make him fast then? We don't need a button to make him go fast. I don't know. I don't care for it. My first 3D Sonic game was Sonic Heroes, which there wasn't a boost thing in there. You got faster, by having, through momentum and stuff, not through just pressing a button, which is really friggin' stupid. You guys can tell I do not like the boost formula idea at all. I'm only using it to get through the game faster. And that's all it is, it's just a tool to get through faster. Like, it's not even like a sensation of, oh, this feels great. It's just, oh, well, this level is boring or stupid and I want to get through it as fast as I possibly can. So why not just use this this dumb tool that's been given to us because Sega doesn't know how to make games anymore, apparently. They want to make them about as lazy as possible. And yes, I'm still sore from Sonic Forces. This is where most of it's coming from. Most of my, like, issues about, like, modern Sonic are all stemming from the fact I played Forces. Because it really watered down, like, any fun or any formulaic, not formulaic, any fun or any actual gameplay elements to just pressing a button. Like, at least here I do have control of my own character and stuff. And, like, the jumping doesn't feel too awful. But, I don't know. I think I might do a Zelda Rants video on Sonic Forces, but I honestly don't know whether I really want to or not. Mostly because I want to leave the Zelda Talks video, or the Zelda Rants videos to Zelda topics specifically. It might evolve into something else. What even is this? What can I do with this? Cool. I don't know what I'm doing. And since this is the first game to introduce the boost formula, it was technically like the first game that really, oh goodness. Wait! I'm trying to think, wait, which one came first? Unleashed or Colors? I can't remember. It was either Unleashed or Colors that introduced the boost formula. It might have been Unleashed. Anyway, well, so this is like technically the this is the second iteration of modern Sonic gameplay with Boost. Which, like, another problem I have with 3D Sonic games, quote unquote, you know, modern 3D Sonic games, is that they have 2D portions for no particular reason. Besides the fact they apparently Sega just can't make a 3D Sonic game, like, properly. I mean, that's all it is. I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say, is there a story to this?
He loves to hear his own lips flap, but I gotta hand it to the Eggster. This place is epic.
The Eggster?
No doubt.
Wow, these lines are as cringy as I thought they'd be.
This place looks totally harmless.
Because Eggman...
You know, it's weird. You'd think that, you know, after being sick for about a month or so, the first thing I want to get back to is something Zelda.
True.
But I've been wanting to play this game and, like, hate on it as much as I possibly could. And I want to do it while I still have this, like, fire burning. So I was like, hey, why not play Sonic Colors? Because, I don't know, I don't like the whole Wisps thing. I played Generations, and it had, like, Wisps in it, which, I don't know, they're, like, the main thing in this game are Wisps. But I really hated how the Wisps work. In fact, I don't know, I just don't like the idea at all. I think it just bogs down gameplay with, like, supplementary stuff that doesn't need to be there. It's like, oh, to play this game you have to have, you know, you're playing a Sonic, but also you can do this now. Okay, that's cool. It'd be great if it weren't, like, you know, mandatory. But the fact that it is mandatory is really kind of annoying, because it's like, oh, okay, well, you know, I can't just play the game as I want to. It's requiring me to do this thing with this one Wisp, this one power-up that I really don't want to use. Which, that's the one thing I can kind of say was good about Forces, is that
Just thinking about it makes my
even though it kind of had Wisps, it didn't. And it Wispens, which were weapons, you know, Wisp weapons. But they weren't required. Like, they were already part of the game. Excuse me. They weren't part of, like, a supplementary gameplay thing. They were an entire character. Or they were part of an entire character, so it wasn't, like, just an add-on. It was already there. Meaning it was, like, fully integrated. You know, even though Forces is, like, one of the most lazy games I've played.
But I'm sure of what I'm gonna do.
I don't know, there's just no wing with me with modern Sonic games. Or Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I also don't like them either. Also, it's weird because Sonic Lost World also had wisps in it. Like, for some reason, like, Sonic Team is, like, dead set on, what am I doing? Okay, what am I doing? I don't have any Mii's, okay. Whatever. Sonic. Sonic Team is dead set on using wisps in, like, modern Sonic games for no reason. Like, the only time I think they weren't in the Sonic game was, like, Sonic Unleashed, but that was before the wisp were a thing. I believe? Alright, let's do one more level, and then I'll call the episode here. Also, it's kind of weird. Of course, I've been uploading recently, gameplay from Ocarina of Time, which... Oh, are we auto-going? We're auto-going. Oh, no, we're not. I've been uploading, gameplay from Ocarina of Time, and the gameplay itself was recorded over a year or two ago. So it's kind of odd to, like, hold on, like, to hear how, okay, what are we doing? I don't get it. Okay, cool. That was pointless. It's kind of weird to hear, like, how, what's one move for? Like, I sound different. I've been listening to it every now and then, just to, like, I guess as a slight refresher, because, like, I haven't played Ocarina of Time, in quite a long time now. So it's kind of like a refresher as to what I have done. But I sound so different, in my opinion. Like, when I'm hearing myself compared to, you know, how I behave now, I don't know. I don't know if more easygoing is a right word. Because I think that I'm more easygoing now than I was. But, like, I also just, like, I literally sound different. Like, my voice has gotten a little bit deeper, I believe, within, like, the time span of playing Ocarina of Time up until now, which, like, I'm sorry, excuse the pause in the gameplay, which is the 12th of April of 2018. So that's at least a year gap. And, like, the level of comfort I have now with recording is, like, oh, it's normal now. That's just kind of how I feel. Like, before, it was like, oh, I'm nervous because I'm first starting out and I don't know what I'm going to be doing, or, like, I don't know how to do commentary, you know, playing over games. But really, like, it's kind of an interesting mentality. Because, like, there's not that much to having commentary over gameplay. I mean, like, you kind of have to have a mind that's, like, always going, or mostly always going, like verbal barfing. But I was worried because I may have said this before. I'm not really a conversationalist, especially in public settings. But, like, the way I behave with that now is really different. Because I've been doing this for a while now. My mind has... Oh, what are you doing? Okay. My mind has kind of shifted gears from wanting to do gameplay and, you know, talk over it. And it also helps, like, just listening to, like, other people do the same thing, because you can go to YouTube and there's, like, about 1 million people doing what I'm doing. It's not like I'm doing anything, like, you know, revolutionary or original. But, like, I don't know. I just want to be, like, I want to be entertaining. And, like, that kind of thing, like, oh, I want to be entertaining while I'm doing this. That was, like, a thought that pervaded my early stages of doing this. I was very nervous and cautious about it. Because, like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. And, I don't know, it's just weird because I feel like I've changed in that mindset. Well, what's going on? Okay. Alright. Well, excuse me. That's going to cover it for this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching. This is Zelda Maniac 1994.